A $27 million Nike deal. Michael Jordan's name attached. Caitlin Clark at the center. And Sophie Cunningham suddenly pulled into the spotlight. The headline exploded across sports social media. But is any of it actually true? Tonight, we investigate the viral claim, the real Nike contract, the Jordan connection, and what's actually happening behind the scenes of the WNBA's biggest brand moment.
Well, Caitlin Clark could be breaking another record, this time with an endorsement deal.
We're going to be talking about Caitlin Clark and Nike, and it looks to be that things are ramping up a little.
The viral story claims that Caitlin Clark, alongside Michael Jordan, helped present or extend a massive Nike opportunity to Sophie Cunningham. But when we trace the origin, the claim comes from commentary videos and rumor amplification, not official Nike releases, not team statements, and not verified contract filings.
It literally pisses me off when people are like, she's not the face of the league.
Who would be?
What?
How does Caitlin specifically, do you think, handle that?
I have no idea. You gotta ask her. That girl's brain is different, so that's all on you.
I'm pretty overwhelmed right now, but there's just a lot of people to thank. First of all, my teammates. I wouldn't be here without any of you, and a lot of you came back.
Here's what is confirmed. Multiple major sports business outlets reported that Caitlin Clark signed one of the largest endorsement deals in women's basketball history with Nike, reportedly worth approximately $25 to $28 million over multiple years, including a signature shoe plan. That part is real. Documented. Industry confirmed. So why is Michael Jordan being pulled into the story? Because Jordan remains Nike's most successful athlete partnership in history, and any transformational basketball endorsement gets compared to the Jordan model. But comparison is not collaboration. There is no verified report that Michael Jordan personally participated in a Clark Cunningham Nike presentation. Now let's talk about Sophie Cunningham and why her name fits the narrative emotionally. Cunningham has built a reputation as a physical, fearless veteran presence, widely recognized for toughness, on-court protection, and vocal competitiveness. She has publicly defended teammates in interviews and in-game moments, earning respect across locker rooms. Is it even possible for an athlete to include a teammate in a brand deal? Yes, but only if Nike chooses it. Athletes can advocate, but brands decide. These are called secondary athlete campaigns, co-marketing features, player edition collaborations. But again, none are confirmed here. Three forces made this rumor explode. First, Caitlin Clark's unprecedented media gravity. Second, Nike deal size shock factor. Third, fan appetite for loyalty stories and teammate reward narratives. Add Michael Jordan's symbolic weight, and the algorithm does the rest. Clark's brand rise has also intensified rivalry conversations, especially with Angel Reese, turning every Clark business move into league-wide discussion. This is not just about shoes. It's about who becomes the commercial face of the WNBA's growth era. Here's what to monitor for real confirmation. Nike official campaign announcements. Signature shoe launch details. Co-athlete campaign features. Fever Media Day interviews. Brand shoot appearances. If Cunningham appears in Clark's Nike launch campaign, that will be the first verified signal. In the modern sports media cycle, rumors move at highlight speed. Facts move at contract speed. Right now, the Clark-Nike deal is real. Jordan involvement is symbolic, not confirmed. Cunningham inclusion is possible, but unverified. And in investigative sports journalism, verified always beats viral. In an unprecedented and jaw-dropping move that has sent shockwaves through the world of professional sports, Michael Jordan and Caitlin Clark have reportedly orchestrated a $27 million Nike endorsement opportunity for Sophie Cunningham, a gesture that is rewriting the rules of influence, legacy, and brand power in women's basketball. While Clark has already been making headlines as the face of a new generation of WNBA stars, this move amplifies her impact beyond the court, showing that her influence extends into the strategic architecture of global sports branding. Sources close to the Nike negotiations suggest that the deal was not merely a routine endorsement, but a meticulously structured arrangement that leverages Clark's record-breaking partnership to create a platform for Cunningham, a teammate whose leadership, defensive grit, and loyalty have made her indispensable on the court, but whose off-court visibility has historically been limited. The collaboration, reportedly sanctioned and guided in part by Michael Jordan himself, signals a seismic shift in how athlete influence is deployed. Jordan, whose own legacy transformed the economics and storytelling of sports marketing, appears to be passing the torch to a generation willing to use cultural capital not only to elevate themselves, but to lift others alongside them. For Cunningham, this could mark a career-defining pivot, from a respected role player to a marketable, globally recognized figure with a multi-million-dollar endorsement that positions her alongside the biggest names in sports business. Analysts are already calling the move revolutionary. In a league where marketing opportunities are scarce and endorsement deals are fiercely individualistic, leveraging the clout of a superstar like Clark and, by extension, the imprimatur of Jordan, to spotlight a teammate is virtually unprecedented. The broader implications are enormous. This partnership challenges traditional notions of hierarchy in sports branding, suggesting that influence is no longer a zero-sum game and that the next generation of stars may redefine success not only in terms of statistics and championships, but in their capacity to redistribute opportunity and visibility. Fans, media commentators, and league insiders alike are captivated by the story, debating the long-term impact on both WNBA marketing and the athlete-led cultural landscape. Should the deal be fully realized, Sophie Cunningham's profile will expand exponentially, potentially unlocking new avenues for sponsorships, media appearances, and social influence, while simultaneously setting a new standard for collaboration and loyalty within professional sports. This isn't just a business move, it's a cultural statement, one that could reshape the trajectory of women's basketball and inspire a new model of leadership where star power becomes a vehicle for collective elevation rather than solitary gain. Michael Jordan's involvement adds historical gravity, framing the gesture as not only an investment in Cunningham but also an endorsement of the strategic vision Clark represents, a player who understands that building a legacy isn't just about personal glory, but about crafting opportunities, shaping culture, and creating a platform where excellence uplifts everyone in its orbit. This development is already generating headlines, sparking heated discussions on social media, and captivating a global audience eager to witness how this unprecedented partnership will unfold, a moment that could very well redefine endorsement dynamics and set a new precedent for the WNBA and women's sports at large. Spotlight. And this time the headline is not driven by a logo range 3 or a clutch fourth-quarter dagger, but by a reported multi-million-dollar Nike endorsement structure that is being described by analysts as a market-shifting moment for women's professional basketball. According to widely circulated industry reports, Clark finalized what is considered one of the most lucrative footwear partnerships ever associated with a WNBA player, with figures frequently cited in the $25 to $28 million range across a long-term horizon, including a signature shoe platform, a commercial privilege historically reserved for transformational athletes. What has intensified discussion across sports business media, however, is the accompanying claim that Clark pushed for expanded promotional visibility connected to teammate Sophie Cunningham, an unusual, high-impact gesture that, if verified, would represent a rare deviation from the strictly individualized architecture that governs elite endorsement contracts. Major brand agreements at this level are typically negotiated with precision control, brand exclusivity, and tightly defined athlete identity lanes, making any reported effort to extend brand adjacency to another active player both unconventional and strategically bold. While Nike and both athletes have not issued formal confirmation, the narrative has accelerated across league circles because it aligns with observable on-court dynamics. Cunningham has emerged as one of Clark's most vocal and physical allies during high-tension matchups, frequently stepping into confrontational sequences, defending possessions aggressively, and reinforcing locker-room toughness during Clark's high-pressure rookie transition. Clark herself has repeatedly emphasized teammate support, adjustment challenges, and shared accountability in professional interviews, reinforcing the plausibility, though not the verification, of a gesture rooted in competitive loyalty. From a commercial standpoint, the implications are substantial. Nike does not simply sign athletes, it constructs legacy pillars, historically doing so with figures who expand audience scale, cultural reach, and generational brand value. Comparisons to foundational brand partnerships like Michael Jordan and Serena Williams are not about equivalence of achievement, but about structural positioning, identifying athletes who shift audience gravity and narrative power. Clark's rapid elevation into that commercial tier signals that her influence extends beyond box scores into measurable market architecture. Television rating spikes, record merchandise velocity, and cross-demographic audience capture. What makes the reported Cunningham inclusion concept so powerful in discussion is that endorsement leverage is traditionally protective and siloed. Agents guard deal value, brands guard identity clarity, and rookies rarely possess enough negotiating authority to influence adjacent athlete exposure.